Hello again. We are just working basically on the same thing we did on 6.1.1. What I've circled in pink, I want you to do for classwork and homework. What I've circled in green, I'm going to go over in this little mini lecture. Okay, we want to solve for H. All right, well, we need to get rid of that 1/2 and the B. What if I multiply both sides by 2? That crosses out this 1/2 here. So I'm left with 2a equals bh. And I'm solving for h, but h is being multiplied by b. So let's do the inverse and divide both sides by b. So now we get that 2a over b equals h. And we're finished. For part B, we're solving for x. Okay, well, let's first distribute this x. X times 2x is 2x squared. X times 1 is minus 1x. You don't have to write the 1. Equals 2x squared plus 5x minus 12. We see that we have a 2x squared on both sides of the equation. So we can cross those out because they will equal 0. And we're solving for x. Well, let's subtract 5x on both sides. So we get negative 6x equals negative 12. We are almost finished. Divide each side by negative 6 to get that x equals 2. Now let me do f and h. F, let's distribute this 4x. 4x times x is 4x squared plus 4x times 1 is 4x equals, this time we have to FOIL. We have to actually multiply 4 different times. So for the first one, I will multiply 2x times 2x. That is 4x squared. Then, and I can do this in any order, maybe I'll go here. Negative 3 times 5 is a negative 15. Then I have 2 more to multiply. What about if I go here? Negative 3x negative 3 times 2x is a negative 6x. And then our very last one is 2x times 5, and that is 10x. Notice that I have a 4x squared on both sides of the equation, so I'm going to cross those out. And I'm solving for x. So I have 4x equals negative 15. We have this negative 6x plus this 10x. We have like terms on that side. So let's add those together for 4x. Now I'm going to subtract 4x on both sides, or maybe you already see it's just going to cancel out and be 0. So we get 0 equals negative 15. Does 0 equal negative 15? Nope. So therefore, there are no solutions. All right, a couple more. H, we need to solve for m. M is in the denominator. Well, let's put it in the numerator for ease. I'm going to multiply both sides by m. So that m crosses out here. So now I have a times m equals f. But I'm solving for m. And m is being multiplied by a. So let's divide both sides by a. So we get m equals f over a. And let's see here. Let's solve for b and I. I'm going to add 2 to both sides. So I just have a term with b on the left-hand side. B is being multiplied by a, so I need to divide by a. So now we have b equals 3c plus 2 over a. One more that I'm going to do here, and then I'll have you again finish those problems I circled in pink for homework and classwork. I just wanted to make sure I did this one to make sure that you distributed this negative right here. Because really there is this invisible 1, if you wanted to write that, to help you. So let's first distribute the 2. 2 times v is 2v minus 2 times negative 3, 6 equals 1 minus 1w, if you wanted to write the 1, minus 4. And we're solving for w. Okay, let's keep w on the side it is and put everything else on the other side. But first I'm going to simplify. What is 3 minus 4? That's a negative 3. So we have 2v minus 6 equals negative 3 minus 1w. I'm going to add 3 to both sides. We have 2v minus 3 equals negative 1w. We want w by itself. It's being multiplied by a negative 1. Let's divide both sides by negative 1. So we get 2v minus 3 divided by negative 1 equals w. You could make it prettier and divide this negative 1 into both of these terms. 2v divided by a negative 1 is a negative 2v. Negative 3 divided by a negative 1 is a positive 3, and that equals w. Let's skip the learning log today for time's sake. And then on your review and preview, attempt everything that I've circled in pink. Let's cross out 19 today. So we will cross out 19 from this section, and I'll write this hopefully in the instructions. All right, see you Thursday. Bye.